the medical medium. I'd like to talk about your greatest ally, your greatest defender. Who is that? Who is your greatest protector, defender, and ally? It's your body. Your body is defending you against the stress you're under. There are so many things we can't control out there. We don't have control over other people's free will and the crap they do. We don't have control over the world and what the world does. We don't have control over the evildoers on the planet that just create chaos. We don't have control over the dark forces out there that speak to the people out there that create destruction on this planet, genocide, and everything else wrong. We don't have control over outside forces that are not our own. And we end up getting stressed out because this world works in a way where it creates purposely stress upon the human soul. But what we have control over what we do for ourselves. We have control over what we do for our body, so our body can protect us and defend us against the chaos. We can be a powerful beam of light in the middle of this chaos. We may not be able to control the chaos around the world or the chaos that's actually in individuals. We may not be able to control the free will of others and their intentions and what they do, whether they know it or not, or they do things on purpose. We may not have control over them, but we have control over our own free will. And we have control over what goes in our body and what we do for our body, as our body helps protect us against everything that's out there that's going against us. There are moments in life where things can be easier for some people, and there's moments in life when things can be really difficult for some people. And when I think about so many things that people have been through, I've noticed over the years that it's not because of them, it's because of others that were in their life or that are in their life in that moment. And so what the person ends up going through is stress or trauma, emotional pain from others that are either suffering and struggling themselves, or they're intentionally creating problems, or unintentionally. But we all have something similar in life, which is we can't control others. We can't stop them from doing what they do. We can only try to become that beacon of light in hopes that they learn and grow and find their way. When we're trying to heal our bodies and we're trying to heal symptoms, we have to keep in mind that the good things we do for ourselves are keeping us strong throughout the stress and the chaos, the emotional struggles, the psychic attacks. How many of you have ever experienced a psychic attack? Where you can feel it. You can feel the negativity that someone else or others is propelling out there. When we give our bodies what they need, our bodies can strengthen throughout the process and help us battle darkness that's coming from the outside of our lives. We can package it all up as simple as stress. We can just call it stress. I'm stressing out. I'm stressing. I'm under a lot of stress. I've been through a lot of stress. I feel stress. However it is, we can just use that one word and just package it up like that. But whatever you want to call it, whether it's darkness out there, psychic attack, stress, evildoers on the planet making things difficult for people all around, people in our lives that are toxic. And that's another thing too. It's toxicity that isn't just what we put inside our body and what we're up against. Physically, it's toxicity from others around us. So many people struggle with people in their lives that either take from them or drain them or lower their battery or draw from them. So many people struggle with this. And we may not have control over any of it, but we do have control over what we fortify our body with and our soul, so we can stay strong and create a shield that reflects it, all, so we can get stronger in the middle of chaos. I promise you this, you can get stronger in the middle of all that chaos. You can strengthen in the middle of any kind of stress or emotional chaos that's happening in your life, or challenges or emotional challenges. Even if you have PTSD, even if you're struggling emotionally because of it, you can still build strength in the middle of the worst chaos. Even if that chaos is actually interfering with things that you need or slowing you down, you can still get strong in the center of it all. Because it can't mess with your soul. It can't mess with who you really are. It can't mess with your good intentions. It can't mess with your compassion, which is your strength, one of your strengths. You have everything it takes to heal, even under stress. Don't forget it. Never forget that. No matter what crap comes your way, you can stay strong and eventually override it. And your body is defending you, protecting you, and by your side throughout the process. So many people in the medical meme community are doing powerful things for their healing process, but they're under a tremendous amount of stress that's out of their control, that they're not creating. If anybody tells you that you create your problems, that you're creating your sickness, or you're creating the issues you have, that's toxic. You're not creating your illness. You don't want to be sick. You don't want to be couch bound, and you don't want to be bed bound. You don't want to be on Mattress Island. And it's okay if you are right now. You'll rise out of it. You eventually get through it. You'll get to the other side of it. But you did not create it, and it's not your fault. And if anybody tells you that you created your illness, they're wrong. They're wrong. You're a good person. You didn't do anything wrong. It's not why you're sick. And your body wants to heal, and it wants to overcome everything, even when you're under stress. Even when you're under some of the most difficult challenges, your body will help you overcome it. You get into a difficult situation, you say the word light. Use that as a tool to center yourself. When the stress comes on, say the word light. When you feel that chaos swirling around that's out of your control in life, when you feel difficult times, say the word light. Say the word light before you go to bed. Say the word light when you wake up in the morning. And remember, you're a teacher. You are a teacher. And don't forget that. And don't forget that your body is your greatest ally, and it's fighting for you, and it loves you unconditionally. Anyway, I love you guys, and let's talk soon. Take care.